YouTube would ever start me out, I could do my intro. It says preview. It says preview. I'm like, wait. Are we live? Are we live? Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Let's get it started with some super duper exciting KABUTO hunted. Oh my goodness. Here it goes. On a Wednesday night. Yup. It is, isn't it? Yup, it sure is. Here we are. Let's get that Wednesday hype going, you guys. Let's get that Wednesday hype. It's another live stream. Let's get the shiny tonight, you guys. Let's get the shiny tonight. I think we can do it. Hold on, my shiny count's not up. Let me get my shiny count going. We got no shiny count here. Alright, shiny count of 10,484. We've almost hit the halfway mark on 10,500. You know, that's the halfway to 11,000. I'm only thinking in terms of thousands now. Honestly, once you get high enough, once you get past the 10K mark, it's like, okay, I think I'm gonna get it 12,000. No, 13,000. You know, it's like we don't even think in hundreds anymore. We don't even think in terms of, it's only thousands. Thousands is the only game that we play now. It's like, why? Why though? Why are we so stuck on KABUTO? The world may never know. Shiny at 10,666. The devil shiny. The evil shiny! If we get it, I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take anything that shines at this point. I will, honestly. I'll take anything that shines. If it shines, it's mine. Okay? I'm so stuck. I'll take anything. We are absolutely so stuck. It's driving me crazy. We'll get it though. We just gotta keep on trying. One of them's gonna be green. What if I just started the stream and the first one that I pulled was shiny? Wouldn't that be amazing? What am I gonna name it? You guys remember what I'm gonna name it? You guys remember, I'm gonna name it capital P space capital A space capital I space capital N. What does that spell? What does that spell? Okay, that's literally what I'm gonna name it. It's been a painful one. It's okay, it's gonna shine. Yeah, Spain without the S, that's funny. That's funny thought plays, I like that. Spain without the S. Oh man, you're cute without the E. Cut from the team. That's right. Alright. Well, let's see if we get it. Jonno, want a penny? No thank you. Thanks to the devaluation. Alright, guess what is it? It's not devaluation. Thanks to, what's it called? That thing where currency is slowly worth less money over time. What is that called? Anyway, it doesn't matter. The penny's worthless. The penny is literally worthless now. The only thing you can do with pennies is save a lot of them to get larger coins. Totally worthless. They should just stop printing pennies. Like, they don't even need to have them anymore. It's so silly. It's okay though. It's okay. Old habits die hard, you know. Penny is so worthless. No need to exist. It's alright though. If your name is Jonno, you're cool and lucky. I don't know about lucky. I don't know if this is the... Do you see that number? Way down there? I don't know if that's the lucky number. Oh no. I know, goodbye pennies. They really should get rid of pennies. How much do they spend printing pennies? Wait, does the government even spend money to print penny? It doesn't work that way. They're like, don't worry, we got it. Oh man. Let's see. Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know. Edgar has hyped, or Edgar. Why did I say Edgar? Edric has hyped up this game so much that I actually believe that I want to play it. I've never even played a Monster Hunter game. I know nothing about it, but he's convinced me that I want to play it now. I'm still contesting a copyright that I got for playing their 2-year-old trailer. The trailer's 2 years old. I'm like, you're seriously gonna copyright me for a 2-year-old trailer? Okay, but it's automated, so it's not like their company. It's not like some person sat there and clicked it. You know, it's automated. But yeah, I'm just contesting it. No big deal. They'll release it. They shall release. They shall. I'm also contesting every single one of my Final Fantasy VIII videos, and none of them have been released yet, but 30 days. 30 days, and they usually wait until the very last day, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah. I have like 23 like copyright claims right now or something like that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Mostly, some of them are songs that I used on really old videos, and now those artists have signed to labels, and those songs like slowly come up in YouTube's algorithm and come up. I'm like, sure, monetize my like 3-year-old live stream that got no views, where I was like editing videos and listening to music while I edit videos. Do you guys remember my coffee and edit streams? I used to drink coffee and edit videos on the stream, which was fun. We had a good time. I showed off my pro editing skills. But yeah, we would listen to some music, and now some of those songs have got copyrighted even though they weren't copyrighted back then. So that's always fun. Yeah, I'm like, okay. 3-year-old stream with like 250 views. You guys go for it. Not worried about it. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. It's painful. It's painful. I'm wincing with pain. Wincing. I know all the good words. I was like a star English student. My English teacher loved me. She was great. Best teacher ever. Actually, I had many good English teachers. Yes, yes. Wince. I'm trying to think of synonyms for wince. I can't think of any. You guys, I really want to play Final Fantasy VIII. You know what they say, beauty is pain? So true, they do say that. Beauty is pain, they do say that. It's 2021. It's 2021. I don't know where I was going with that. 2021. Hey! I want to play Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I'm kind of hyped for the weekend. It'll be fun to play. We gotta get it. Come on, Shiny, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm just like casually freaking out. The Shiny hunt. She's killing me. Just killing me. Come on. We gotta get it before 10,500. 10,500 is just insanity. We gotta get it before 10,500. I refuse to go past 10,000. I refuse to change the marker to 11,000. I refuse. We must get it, okay? Shiny luck. On the 10,493rd. Come on! Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Ah. Come on. No. Never gonna shine. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Do any of you guys know what color Shiny Pidgey is? I mean, it's like sand colored. It's like shiny sand colored. It's just like a more like glistening looking kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like a sandy white or something. You basically can't even recognize it aside from the sparkles. Pretty much the only way to recognize it. If they didn't have the sparkles on shinies in this game, you couldn't see them. You just couldn't, you know? Even with the sparkles, I've missed them. I missed shiny Pokemon on my very first night playing this game. I'll never, ever, ever forget that. Ever. I missed a shiny Pokemon on my very first night playing the game. Imagine. Imagine. Ah. Pain. Absolute pain. Okay, let's reset this thing. 10,500. 10,500. I remember the first time I saw you on YouTube, it was a Shiny Lappers video. Oh, in Dakota, seriously? That's so cool. I still wonder, like, if I should remake that video and a couple of other videos, like how to shiny hunt this particular Pokemon or how to shiny hunt that particular Pokemon. Here's the best method, you know? And I wonder, like, maybe I should make those videos. Maybe I should. You know, with, like, the really clear, quick, quality instructions, you know? I honestly think I should, but I'm still busy on some of the other series stuff that I'm doing. Yo, King Moose, $2 making ya holla. Hey, King Moose, thank you for the dono. Hey, hey, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, big time. Hey, thank you, dude. That's my guy. $2 making ya hollas. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like screaming in the yes guy's face. Look at it. I'm like screaming right in his face. But he's still just so chill. He's like, that's cool, man. Pog. Hey, thank you, King Moose. King Moose. Oh my goodness. That dude last night, like I was singing his name. And he's like, bro, I got my recorder. Can you do it again? I'm like, just record the replay. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, obviously not pro YouTuber yet, but it's okay. He'll get there. I'm like, sure, let me just fake the whole moment over again for you. Like, that's a typical Instagrammer, like, influencer thing to do. Oh, I didn't capture that totally genuine, unique, awesome moment. Let me just do it again. Can you just do it again? I'm just gonna get my camera real quick so that I can film it. Like, life doesn't work that way, dude. Like, plus just film the replay. Like, come on. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, you have to be kidding me though. You honestly can't come up with like the idea of like just film the replay. you can't just think how easy that would be instead of asking me, like. Anyway, I love it. I love it. It's okay. Everyone's got to start somewhere. You can't start out pro. You can't. You got to work hard. You got to earn it. You can't start out pro. That's for sure. Go back to the beginning of my channel, okay? Go back. Go back, you guys. Oh, you'll see. You'll see what it looks like when you're not pro. When you're just getting started, figuring it out. Oh man, good times though, good times. Very good times. Still hunting this, yup. That's right, Isaac Richardson, still hunting this. Still hunting it, yup. 10,500, we landed on a nice clean number. I like that. That means that 10,500 is divisible by 16. Don't know how many times. Don't know what the number is, but must be divisible by 16. Jenny, why are you doing a fake raid? You were here before the stream even started. Jenny's just out there fake raiding. No big deal. Jenny, what are you doing? She's like, Jonno, it's a raid. This is so hype. King Moose, the guy who doesn't even have a profile picture on his account, I'm pretty sure he's not running a professional channel over there with no with no profile picture. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. 656.25? That's impossible. How could there be the 0.25? How? Remember the one video where you said once you've done your shiny live index, maybe you would battle all the master trainers? I really like that idea. Did I say that last night or the night before? I am gonna do that, you guys. I am gonna do it, you guys. I am gonna do it, okay? I'm declaring it right now. Table slam for dramatic effect. I'm gonna do the master trainer battle series when I finish my shiny live index. I am gonna battle all of my shiny Pokemon up to level 100 and go defeat the master trainers with those Pokemon. I'm gonna destroy them and I'm gonna take out those master trainers one by one and become the Pokemon Master! Table slam for a dramatic outro. I'm gonna do it. I'm totally gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. You know why? Because Pokemon Let's Go is so good. And I'd rather do that than hunt for Registeel. I really would. You guys, I think I have a prediction on what's gonna happen. I need to make a prediction, okay? While we're being dramatic. I need to make a dramatic prediction. Okay, now I don't know that much about Pokemon. Not as much as some of the Pokemon masters out there. Okay? I'm talking about them all. Pokeguitarist Jake. Pokegeek. Bunch of Poke Legends, okay? Now think about this, you guys. I'm gonna say this and then they're gonna school me, okay? That's why I mentioned this. I'm gonna say this and then they're gonna school me. So we're gonna see what you guys have to say about this. Pokemon Ultra Sword, Pokemon Ultra Shield. I'm predicting it right now. I already predicted this a long time ago, but I'm predicting it again right now. And Pikachu agrees with me. That's right, Pikachu. That's right. Alright. Why are they gonna do it? Because there's already precedence. They've done it before. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. What about all the people who bought Sun and Moon? And then they had to buy Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That's like people who buy every single iPhone. Game Freak sees them as easy money. They're like, yo, they'll buy it twice. Let's release it twice. Because they'll buy it twice. This is sweet. We're going to make so much money. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Although I don't think Jake is on the stream and I don't think Amal is on the stream. So we'll have to bring this up a little bit later. We'll have to bring this up just a little bit later. When we get some Poke experts on the stream. But I'm making my prediction. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was just Sun and Moon with an extra legendary battle, lol. I wonder if there's like minor behind the scenes like exploits or glitches that they weren't aware of and they were like, oh, let's quietly patch those up. Hope nobody noticed, you know. Maybe stuff that people still haven't noticed. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just feel like it could be. It could be. So that's my prediction. Okay? And honestly, if they did Ultra Sword, Ultra Shield with Overworld Shinies in the wild area, sold. Sold. I'm there. Sold. I am so there. That is the one feature that would make me so excited. Nah, I don't think they're gonna do Pokemon Bow 3rd version. They've already proved that they're gonna take the medieval theme and make them DLCs. We have the Isle of Armor, it's very medieval. We have the Crown Tundra, is very medieval. They're gonna have like the, I don't know, the Valley of Bows, or you know, the Valley of Arrows, or you know, like they're gonna have some other like medieval reference for their next DLC area. Watch the next DLC area have actual like overworld spawns, or just like something totally off the wall. Nobody thought they were gonna release following Pokemon, and then they put following Pokemon in the game, and it's like, oh, you really just held that back off the main game so that people would have to buy the DLC if they like that feature. Because clearly the feature was intended to be in the game. They're like, I think people will pay for it. I'd buy that for $1. Pokemon, but every time you breathe it costs $999. Yeah. Pokemon, but the Pokebucks in the game are actual real dollars that you have to spend. Spruce. That's so funny. Dude, my heater kicked on, you guys, and it's like burning me out of my room. I gotta go turn it off. Ooh, the heater turned on. I'm turning it off. Way too hot. My room is like a sauna. It's like a sauna. Oh, please. You guys, it's like a sauna in here. I can't handle it. It's too hot. You guys, look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. You see what it is? I wear this shirt all the time, but it might be hard to see what's on it. Look at my shirt. Do you see what it is? Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, chat. Tell me what you see. I spy with my little eye. I'm just waiting for the heater to turn off so I can close my door, you guys. It won't turn off. Ooh, how do I turn it off? Alright. I think I got it. I clicked it to off, but it still hasn't turned off. I'm like getting baked out of my room. It's a manatee rowing a canoe. It's a manatee rowing a canoe. Hold on, how come nobody in the chat said manatee rowing a canoe? Manatee rowing a canoe. What? Plain and simple, nice and easy. Okay, a couple of people got it right. Manatee, yes, manatee. Okay, stay hydrated, trainers. It's a shiny manatee. What color is a shiny manatee? Hold on, what color is a regular manatee? Anybody know? Shiny manatee's gold, for sure. Yep, that's right. A couple people know. King Moose, Devin Takasaki, Owen Nakota. That's right, that's right, that's right, Gray. You can tell who lives in the UK and who lives in America because some people spell Gray G-A-R-A-Y and some people spell Gray G-A-R-E-Y, and both are technically correct. Did you guys know that? I had to Google it one time because I was writing an article for work and I had to write the word gray and I was like, G-R-A-E-Y. I'm good. And then I was like, wait a second. I always see G-R-A-Y. And then I was like, well, I'm going to Google it. And then I Google it and they're technically both correct. Wow. And just because you write it one way or the other doesn't really guarantee that you're from one place or the other. It's not like a hard rule. Some people write it both ways in both countries. It's totally random. So, if you didn't know that, now you know. This is my commitment to learning, alright? I will tell you random interesting things. I Googled that, so I know it's true. How about Gray? That counts too. Hey, shout out to Karisha. Karisha, you just woke up? Hold on. It's gray, but also color. I know, neighbor. I use gray, but also color and nebur. Nah, that's fine. Puffin, I was wondering yesterday on the stream, is Newfoundland part of Canada? And then I was like, of course it has to be part of Canada. What other country would it be part of? And then I was like, but wait. Is it? And then I was like, Puffin would know. And then I was like, of course it's part of course it, you know, like, what am I even asking for? But then I was like, well, I don't technically know, like, I could Google it. And then I was like, I wish Puffin was here, Puffin would know. He's gonna be like, duh. Obviously. Obvi, Jonno. Youngest province in Canada? Yo, you're like Lil Canada. Yo, youngest province in Canada. We used to be in the UK before that, hence the Kalur and the Nebur. Because it's not a particularly French thing, I believe, since they speak French. That makes sense. Or maybe there's more to it than that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just putting together my guesswork here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Puffin! Puffin, I'm so proud of you, dude. So proud of you. I am. Every time I see his stream, over 100 people pulling in consistently. Puffin, you're on the right track, brother. You're on the right track. I like it. I like it. I want to get into this game, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Puffin. I'm not gonna say it's because this game is better than Sword and Shield, because that's too divisive of a topic and we need unity, okay? But is it because this game is better than Pokemon Sword and Shield? I mean, the pure joy that I have gotten from playing this game for 2 years is just, like, priceless. It's priceless, okay? It's priceless. It's just priceless. It's been so much fun. The Krabby Shiny Hunt last night. Did you see the Krabby Shiny Hunt last night, Puffin? It's like you sit down, you play a couple hours, you get a lit shiny, you pat yourself on the back. It feels good. You don't have like 54 shiny-less nights, you know, like in Sword and Shield. I have seen some long shiny dry streaks on some Sword and Shield streams. I'm like, oof. And I've done a couple myself, but it's too painful for me. I can't handle that level of pain. I'm not a full odds shiny hunter, and every shiny hunt in Sword and Shield feels like full odds. Every shiny hunt in this game feels like the odds that are coded into the game. My odds when I did Krabby last night were like 1 in 254 or something like that. The odds for combo, lure, and shiny charm in this game are really good. I mean, here, let's go look at them, you guys. Let's go shiny odds. Let's go look at them real quick. Cerebi, kick over to my browser. Shiny odds. Catch combo, 1 in 273. I had my numbers wrong, okay? Shiny rate with charm and lure. Okay, 1 in 273. Those are darn good odds, you know? Those are darn good odds. Those are absolutely mind-bogglingly fantastic odds. I will take those odds all day long, and those have been very fun odds, I will say. Extremely fun odds. Been having a good time playing those odds. All right, let's go back to Pokemon, everybody. But yeah, I mean, just based on that alone, the fun is like a 10. And I mean, I sound like a broken record, and I sound like a hater, and I really do like Sword and Shield a lot, but the shiny odds in that game are not fun odds. I have not had a whole lot of fun playing shiny hunting in that game. I have had a lot of fun. The story was fun. I know the battle system is really good. The graphics are unbelievable. I can't wait to see more games in that graphic style. I'm a big fan, but when I sit down and play the game, I don't have a particularly good time, you know, and that's just my honest feedback. I just don't. Aside from the Dynamax Adventures, those I have a blast. Even if I'm not catching shinies, they're still really fun and they're challenging, so it's a good challenge, makes it fun. Dynamax Adventures, A+. A+, no complaints whatsoever. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah. Anyway. You'll love Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Great odds. Tons of targets. Yeah, dude, seriously, Puffin, the only reason that I want to play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is because I watched you play it, bro. And that is not even a joke. You're the only live streamer that I have ever watched play Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You're the only one. I've never watched anybody else play it. And when I watched you play, it was a lit stream. It was for shiny, what's that fighting Pokemon that's gold? I don't think you got it either. While I was watching anyway. I think you did get it, but not while I was on the live stream. Oh no, did you? Maybe you did. I forget. What's that? It's blue and it turns gold when it's shiny. I have no brain at all tonight, you guys. I can't remember anything tonight. Yeah, I'm in like total relaxed chill mode tonight. I'm not gonna try too hard to think about anything. Okay. So yeah, I'm like, what was the name of that Pokemon? I don't care. I don't, you know. I'm just relaxing. But I distinctly remember watching that hunt. It was one of my first I think it was the first Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon content I had ever watched. I've never even like taken a look at the game, you know what I mean? I haven't. I think I might have watched Kanto Kairyu do a legendary shiny hunt in that game. That's the game that has the waterfall, right? And the Pokemon falls out, the legendaries fall out of the waterfall. I might have watched him do one episode of shiny hunting in that game. That might be the only other time I've watched that game. Yup. I know, we do have great combos, Puffin. We do. I feel like I hog the chat. Whenever I'm in chat, like whoever's streaming, you know, they usually talk to me, you know, pretty much a lot. And that only on like really big streams, that doesn't happen, you know. And even on big streams, sometimes, like streamers who only read donations will read my message, because I know it's because of the check mark. And I'm like, did he just read my chat and I didn't even donate? Like, dang. You know, check mark putting in work for me. But yeah, you know, like 10,000 watching, it's nearly impossible to get your comment read. 20,000, 30,000 watching, it's nearly impossible to get your comment read. But Sometimes I'll manage to sneak through, very rarely. But yeah, Puffin, you're great. You always talk to me. I love that. I love that. Plus, Puffin, we have a lot in common. Whole lot. Although I still don't understand what you do for work, but it sounds really cool. Really cool. But yeah, I think we work in similar industries, at least. But yeah. YouTube is getting less stuffy and more loose. I like it. That's cool. That's cool. I kind of don't get the context, but it sounds like a good thing. Let's see. The legendaries are in Ultra Space, which is essentially Dynamax layers. Is that the waterfall thing? Let's see. Shout out to Pokeguitars Jake. I just saw the game in Ultra Sun with a level 100 Blastoise and Decidueye. Started it 3 days ago and I'm already 20% finished with a Dex. What? That's insane, bro. That's insane. Oh, you guys, Puffin and Pokeguitars Jake, I was mentioning this earlier. I was making predictions earlier. I am predicting Ultra Sword, Ultra Shield. Now, I already predicted Ultra Sword, Ultra Shield a long time ago. When the game first came out, and I was like, this is kind of half-baked. I was like, this is kind of like, ugh, you know, like, but I was like quiet about it because, you know, when the game's new, everybody's all hyped about it. But I was like, I'm pretty sure people are going to complain about this game eventually. But, and there were some pretty strong complaint videos about Sword and Shield from some of the more, you know, large YouTube channels in the Pokemon community. And I was kind of surprised by that because people usually go positive. But there was a couple of like, hey, why is the wild area so glitchy? Like, when you're online, this is weird, you know, like people had to address it. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Ultra Sword, Ultra Shield. Oh yeah, Sharp Sword, Sturdy Shield. Honestly, that's better. Honestly, dude, that's better. Seriously though, yeah. Did you come up with that? I bet he did. Puffin is so creative. Yeah, dude, that's better. Honestly, that's good. That's some good stuff. They should hire you, Puffin. They should hire you. I'm a front-end software developer. I kind of thought you were a software developer because that's like, woo, software developers, you guys wear the big boy pants. That's like way higher level than what I do. I'm a content specialist. I do online content stuff, basically just writing and Photoshop and a little bit of video stuff, mostly ordering videos from our video team, not as much editing, no editing myself, thank goodness. But, I mean, I could get my hands dirty if I needed to, obviously. But, yeah, content, that's what I like to do. That's what I spend all day doing. All day. Every day. It's alright though. I do like it. You gotta work on something you like, you know? You really should. But front-end software developer, dude, that's so cool. Kids, I'm just saying, learn how to code, and one day you can be as cool as Puffin. One day. I love Photoshop and using it 22 years. I know you, I can tell you have been, Puffin, because your Photoshop on your thumbnails is upper level. Extremely upper level. I saw how you Photoshopped the Regieleki to where it looked like you were holding it, and I was looking close on that one. I was like, dang, he did a good job on that. You know, I was looking close on that one. I was like, because I was like, Regieleki is not that small, and I was like, oh, he Photoshopped it, and I was like, of course he Photoshopped it. He Photoshops all of his thumbnails. That, like, how could you? They couldn't look the way they look unless you Photoshop it. And I was like, yeah, but like, he used layers on that one, you know? I was like, oh, Puffin getting tricky with the layers. I like it. So yeah, I really like that one, Puffin. That was good. It was kind of a break from your style that you're doing where the thumbnail is like, the subject matter is really big on the thumbnail. And honestly, dude, that is a big part of why I think you're getting such good traction right now. You changed your thumbnail like formula, and all of your new thumbnails kind of have that formula of like the really like big like thing on there, and that's pretty much like the best thumbnail formula. And I continue to try to push myself into like oversizing everything. And of course, like if you've taken any graphic design courses, or if you work for a long time in like professional graphic design, you start to like push things away from the edges and give everything proper padding and like give everything its kind of like space, you know. And like YouTube is like, I always say that YouTube thumbnails are the opposite of true graphic design. You take all of the rules in graphic design and then you just completely break them and like warp them and misshape them, and you come out with amazing thumbnails. But it's like, it just breaks all the rules. Just breaks all the rules, you know? It's like, just take the face of this Pokemon and blow it up super huge. Somehow that works. The Kyogre thumbnail, puffin', that's upper level. That Kyogre thumbnail, I continued. That Kyogre thumbnail is like goals for me. I'm like, one day I'll be that good. One day. Maybe. If I practice real hard. But yeah, I like that one a lot. It's just like Kyogre's face like blown up. It just totally cropped off the sides, you know? And I spend so much time trying to get Kyogre like with his one little arm into my thumbnail, you know, and it's like you can't even see it by the end. But yeah, it's a good formula. It's a good formula. It's a good thumbnail formula. I like that. Come on, dude. Give me Kabuto. Give it to me. Kyogre favorite legendary. I do love me some Kyogre. I think Kyogre is one of the legendaries that I worked the hardest to secure the shiny on in Pokemon Go. Spent a lot of time chasing those Kyogres, and I remember the hunt because you guys remember when Kyogre first came out and it was so far back and it was nearly impossible to hit, and you had to be like you had to throw the most perfect excellent throws to hit an excellent throw on Kyogre the first time they released Kyogre in Pokemon Go. I mean, it was unbelievable how hard they made it. And if anybody remembers, and if you even bothered to throw excellent throws during that time period, which a lot of people don't, but I was like, I will excellent throw every Pokemon, especially because it significantly increases your catch rate. And I was just on one where I decided I'm going to figure out how to do this. And I was popping excellent throws on that Kyogre. Not consistently. I never got it consistently. It was way too hard to do it consistently. And then, after that, they changed it. The next time they brought out Kyogre, they changed it and made it way easier. And the circle was like super huge. So, yeah, kind of funny. They were like, we get it. It's too hard. I watched some of your old Go videos for the first time the other day. Bro, Puffin's archive stalking me. Now I know I really made it. I like your hair better now. Better now? Oh man, I don't know, like I don't know. There's some mix between this and back then that's probably like decent. I know it was probably pretty crazy back then too. I don't know how far back you went. I mean, 2016 is when I started playing Go. But then we got pretty serious with the channel about 2017 when I upgraded my camera equipment and started doing real vlogs. And yeah, it was, I don't know, the hair went through a lot of different phases. I don't know which one you're looking at. There's many phases of Jonno's hair. Now we're in the partially gray beard phase, which is annoying. It won't just go all gray. It won't just, you know, it's obviously on a migration of some sort. I may just end up dyeing it. I continue to tell myself I'm just gonna dye it, but the process is so annoying. I have to do it like every 2 days or something stupid like that. And I'm like, I probably won't want to do that. But yeah, it annoys me. The many phases of Jonno's hair. I started the Kabuto hunt in May 2020. No way, have I been doing this the whole quarantine, you guys? Ah, that's depressing. Ugh. That's really depressing. Wow, that one hit me right in the gut. No. Just let this hunt be over and just let quarantine be over, please, one day. Oh, man. Are they still making you, Puffin, do you guys still have to shelter at home, or are you finally kind of like slowly getting back to normal in Canada? We're on full-on lockdown here in California, so, I mean, we're supposed to be. Not like anybody is obeying it, but for those of us that work from home and order our groceries via delivery, it's not too hard to obey it, but there's a lot of people who can't, and, you know, they're going out doing their jobs and whatnot, so. But yeah, I don't know. I'm on lockdown, so I'm stuck at home. I have an excuse to play 6 hours of video games a day, right now anyway. But yeah, this and a couple other games were my get through quarantine. Like I distinctly remember telling myself, oh, I'm gonna shiny hunt, you know, this fossil during quarantine, and I'm gonna knock it out. We're gonna get it done, you know. I distinctly remember telling myself that. Oh, how naive I was. Oh, how naive I was. We're on 10,532, and I'm resetting. Oh dear. Such a love-hate relationship with Go now. I mean, at a certain point, this is real talk, alright? Brother to brother. At a certain point, you just have to say, this is an addiction that costs me money, and it's a waste of my time, you know? And I'm glad that they forced me to do that. I probably would have never, ever, ever done it on my own. I don't think I had the willpower. I think based on the success of the channel and everything, I don't think I would have done it on my own. Best thing that ever happened to me, being told, you must quit playing Pokemon Go. Best thing that ever happened. Totally changed my life. But honestly, that game, when I look back at it in hindsight, like having hindsight to look back at Pokemon Go and not still being mired in the constant just updates. Oh, we got this event. Oh, we got this event. Oh, we got this event. It's like, if you released all the shiny Pokemon for all the Pokemon in the game at the time that you released those Pokemon into the game, just like a normal Pokemon game, not holding back all this content just to get us hyped about it later. Like, there wouldn't be even like a tenth of the events in that game. They're just constantly milking the idea of giving us things that should already be in the game and calling it an event. And I realized that like after a year of playing, but I was like, that's fine, they're smart, they're making their money. But then I was like, honestly though, this is grubby. These guys are money grubby. Stop grubbing my money. I give you enough money for raid passes, I give you enough money for lures, I give you enough money for incense, I give you enough money for all the random things that they put in the game. And they still want more? I'm like, man, like, can we get some free content? How about some free content for the rural players who can't even get a Pokestop in their town? Who beg for 3 years to get one Pokestop in their town. Meanwhile, I have 100 in my neighborhood, and there's people who can't get one Pokestop in their town. I mean, no, that game, they are shady, like, unscrupulous morals. So I was like, no, I just can't continue to give money to people like this. Bad people. But anyway, I would've. I can't act like I'm so strong and I have all this willpower. If I wouldn't have had the situation happen the way that it happened, I don't think I would have quit. But looking back, I'm glad that I did. They ignore rural players, and Canada suffers badly. Dude, it's so true, Puffin. I was the fighter for rural players. I was always like, what about the rural players? What about the rural players? Because so many people watch my channel, and they're like, I can't play the game. I can't play the game. And I was like, well, if they're not ever going to service these rural players, then everyone's going to quit the game, and I'm not going to get views on my videos, you know? So I'm like, well, I should probably be pretty vocal and support the rural players. And honestly, before I supported the rural players, the people that I supported and that I was always very vocal about were kids who live in the hospital. And you have to keep in mind, in 2016, this game was a viral sensation. Every kid was playing this game. Every kid had dragged their parents and grandparents into playing this game. It was a total viral sensation. Like, every kid was playing this game. Except all the kids who were in the hospital had no Pokestops, can't leave the hospital, have no way to play, and basically, like, in 2016, summer of 2016, being normal, having a normal childhood that year was playing Pokemon Go. And there's all these kids who got left out, and I was like, could we just put some features in the game to help them joystick around a little bit, to help them move just a little bit outside the walls of where they're stuck, because they literally can't leave. And if the last thing that they want to do, I mean, this is heartbreaking, but if the last thing that they want to do with their days is play a little Pokemon Go on their phone and play some Pokemon and do what all the other kids are doing, then bless their hearts, let them play. You know? And that's what I was always very vocal about. And then I realized that rural players have no Pokestops. I just thought that rural players have Pokestops. I can't imagine launching a game worldwide and not having worldwide assets, but that's what they did. And then I was like, well, then I need to fight for them too. But anyway, nobody ever wanted to listen to me. But the sad thing is, I know for a fact that they watch my channel because they stole my extravaganza naming idea. I have videos on my channel that use the exact phrase extravaganza. That is the name of their annual Easter event, and my videos predate their event. It's a made-up word that I made up. It's a completely made-up word that I made up, and they took the name of my egg hatching series for 10K eggs that I called extravaganza and made it the name of their annual Easter event. So I know they're watching my channel early on and stealing ideas from me, but they just wouldn't listen about the rural players, you know? I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm so glad I quit that game. So glad. Changed my life. Changed my life. So much better. Now I can finally be proud of myself. I'm not a Pokemon Go YouTuber, and I never will be. Feels good. Feels so good. I shudder to think of me becoming like like a Mystic 7. Oh my god. Disgusting. Watch me become reversal. I'm an influencer. They put cluster spawns at your home now? Oh man. Did they really? They put cluster spawns at people's home now? It's like they'll do anything aside from fix the game properly. They'll put every single band-aid on the game aside from actually do the work of fixing the game the way that they should have fixed it since 2016. Can't believe it. They put a cluster spawn at your house? That's cool. I used to have 4 spawns in my house. That was pretty good. I always had 4 spawns at my home, and that was enough for me. Open the app every 15 minutes. Such an addiction. Oh, that Pokemon could be shiny. Gotta check it. Incense is the best way to play. Back when I used to play Pokemon Go, I sound like an old man now. When I used to play the Pokemon Go, you could use an incense and it wouldn't, if you didn't walk, it wouldn't spawn any Pokemon. I sat at my desk and put on so many incense when the game first came out, and I was like, these things are broken. They don't spawn any Pokemon. It would spawn a Pokemon like right when you use it, and then it wouldn't spawn anymore. And then I found out later that you have to walk. Now, you don't have to walk. Now you can put on an incense and it brings Pokemon to you, like it should have done the whole time. But in the beginning, you had to walk or it wouldn't spawn anything. And it's like, so I can spend money. I can spend a whole $1 and nothing happens. Wow. Pokemon Go in a nutshell, you know? Just, and that was in 2016. That was when the game launched. They're like, this works just the way we intended it to. Spend $1, nothing happens. What are you gonna do? Better spend another $1. Oh man. It's just like, and you thought that this was okay to launch to the entire global, like, population? Nobody's gonna complain? No, Pokemon Go is perfect just the way that it is. Nothing was ever wrong with it. The community. The community. Every time somebody would complain about something, people would be like, you're wrong, Pokemon Go is perfect. I love those maps connected to their open API. That's when it was actual fun. Yeah, they didn't want to pay. That was all about money. Once again, every single decision they ever make comes down to money. They didn't want to pay for the you know, actual good maps. So they went to the open source free maps, and then people started hacking the map I knew someone who actually put a lake next to their house. They went over to open maps and just drew a huge, gigantic water. And then it got, you know, approved in open maps. And then he just had a lake next to his house from then forward in Pokemon Go. And I went and did a video about it. That's how broken they're like, it's worth it to cheap out and get the open source maps. This will be, nothing bad can come of this. And people actually went and mapped trails in their backyard. They went and mapped fake trails in their backyard to get spawns on the trails, because like known trails are like spawn points. They added spawn points all along the trails. So people went and added trails in their backyards, and some people had spelled out like daddy in their backyard, and like all kinds of weird stuff. Like they spelled out like, well, they spelled out daddy in their backyard, you know. Yeah. And then it would spawn Pokemon. It's really funny. That one still cracks me up. I'm pretty sure I posted that to my Twitter or something like that. But yeah, what a broken game. I'm surprised I played it as long as I did, honestly, but you know, it was fun for a while though. I kind of missed the raids. The raids were fun. 20 people in a raid was a lot of fun. You can only get 4 people in a raid in Sword and Shield. How did they ever expect that they were gonna recreate the raid, you know, like the feeling, like the fun of a raid with 20 people in it when there's only 4 people in the Sword and Shield raids? And most of them are no challenge whatsoever, so. Yo, it's 5 o'clock in your location? That's crazy. 5 a.m.? He's like, I gotta go to bed, man. The sun just rose. What? Let's see. Oh no, Jenny doesn't understand time zones. Jenny, he lives in a different time zone than you. She's like, no, it's not. Sword Shield raids are just animations. Great for streaming, but such a drag. Yeah, they are so boring, dude. They are so boring. Honestly, I commit to this. I will never play another Sword and Shield raid. I will not boot up that game and go play a raid. The Dynamax adventures are fun. I like that because they string together a series of raids and they took out the shield, so the raids are actually fun because you can actually put them to sleep and do other stuff like that. They don't take endlessly forever for no reason. There's no reason for the raids to take that long. There's no reason for it to have a shield. It makes no, first off, the shield makes no sense, like just in the world of Pokemon and the lore of Pokemon and the story of Pokemon. Like, why does it have a shield? An impenetrable shield that must be given a certain amount of damage before you can give the lower portion of its health any damage. It's like, how does that make any sense? The Dynamax energy falls down from the star, makes it gigantic, and gives it an impenetrable shield. But you know, it's Pokemon. It's basically magic. We just have to take what they say for granted. That's fine. But if you could put it to sleep through the shield, I wouldn't care about the shield. Wouldn't matter one bit. If you could overkill the shield, as in do so much damage to the shield that it went through the shield and to the health, that'd be okay too. But from what I've seen, you can't do that. You have to take down the shield and then take down the health. So it's like it's like a minimum number of turns to get through a raid, basically. There's no way to like 2-turn a raid, you know? Now in the Dynamax Adventures, you can 1-turn a raid boss. You can 2-turn a raid boss. That speeds things up considerably, you know? It's nice. So yeah, I really want Dynamax to go away, to be honest. Really overdone and basic. Dude, Puffin, yes. I never hear you say anything like this on your streams, bro. That's probably why you have 100 watching. You gotta skew positive on YouTube. It's so true. Sometimes it annoys me because I'm like, look, I have a, you know, not very positive opinion about this one particular situation. But, you know, it's okay. But what I have to say is that Sword and Shield wasn't my game. That's okay. These things happen. I think a lot of people said Pokemon Let's Go is not my game, and not like a ton of people, but a lot of people. You know, I think a lot of people bought the game, played it, and they were like, "This game's kind of basic," you know. But like to me, Gigantamax is kind of basic. It's not really that well thought out, and they're like, "Oh, they get big. They already got big. Oh, they changed to like a slightly different form. We already had Pokemon that do that. I mean that." All they do is turn so red that you can't even tell what color they are anymore, and it's really annoying. Why are they so red? Every Pokemon is red in the Dynamax layer. It's like actually poor quality. Why couldn't they be other colors? Why couldn't they glow blue or glow green or something else, you know? They're all red. Like every Pokemon does not look good red. They just don't. So no, I totally agree with you, man. Totally agree with you. Let it all out, Puffin. You can let it out on the Jonno stream. Alright, it's okay. The Dynamax the confusion between Dynamax and Gigantamax is warranted. Dude, it like... yes. And it's such a, like, nuanced detail that it doesn't matter. But then, like, it's just like, they're the ones who made it that way. So they made that detail. So it's like they made the distinction. They made two different made up words. They mean different things. It's like they invented all this vocabulary and it's unnecessary. It's like, why? No, I totally agree with that. Why do we need to have Dynamax and Gigantamax? Why? You know what it does? It solves a problem if you think about it, Puffin. It solves a problem that they had. Only certain Pokemon can Mega. And they can't just go introduce a Mega for every single Pokemon because it introduces all these extra forms, and then they make the Pokemon Go developers mad because they have to add in all these extra forms. So Gigantamax is a one-size-fits-all solution. So if your favorite Pokemon is Pikachu or Raichu, which a lot of people's favorite Pokemon is Pikachu and Raichu, then you can Dynamax your Pikachu and Dynamax your Raichu and make them gigantic. You can't Mega them. You can never Mega them. It's not possible, right? So it's like a one-size-fits-all Mega for all Pokemon. So if your favorite Pokemon can't Mega, you can Dynamax it. I mean, logically to me, it's like that fills the hole. It's like it solves the problem in the Pokemon world because they have this issue of people being like, this is my favorite Pokemon, but this Pokemon can't do this cool thing that the other Pokemon can do, or whatever. So, you know, that's the only way that I can make sense of it, because I'm like, why did they introduce this feature? Why? I don't get why they introduced Dynamax and Gigantamax. And the story for it in the game is so weak. You go catch your starter, and then you randomly go stand by this pond, and a falling star falls right at your feet, and it just happens to be the Dynamax energy crystals that you need for your watch to power your Dynamax watch, and it goes right into your watch. That makes no sense! Oh wait, it's magic. I forgot. It's basically Harry Potter in Pokemon Go now. They're like, magic! Everything works out perfectly because we have magic. I'm like, guys, write a better story. Just sit down and write anything other than this weak garbage, because it made no sense. It just literally made he's like, come over here for a second and stand by this weird pond. Oh, a comet fell out of the sky. Like, what? I will never understand how that makes any sense. I mean, it just doesn't. Z-moves are sicky nar. The Z-moves are sicky nar. I never heard of Z-move. I don't know a single thing about a Z-move. Is that like a feature they didn't migrate over into Sword and Shield? Is that a feature that they didn't migrate over into Sword and Shield? I don't know. Krisha had a cake tonight in honor of your birthday. Hey, Z moves are from Sun and Moon. Got it. Got it. Yuppers. Megas weren't in Sun and Moon, and Z moves aren't in Sword and Shield. That's a little mixy-matchy, isn't it? It's almost like they're just kind of throwing darts at the board, and they're like, okay, this one's gonna have Megas. Oh no, this one's not gonna have Megas. I don't know, like, Z moves are like over-the-top JoJo Bizarre Adventure animation moves that destroy everything. What? That's awesome. It sounds like typical Japanese stuff, I can only imagine. I don't know, that sounds fun. Hold on, you banged your foot on the wall? Jenny, I thought your foot was already in really bad shape. How did you manage to bang it into the wall? Wait a second. Jenny, you need to get some steel toe boots, fam. Then you can kick anything, doesn't matter. How do you actually manage to bang your foot into a wall? I never get that close to a wall. I never get that close to a wall. Like, I am always like 4 feet away from any wall. There's no wall anywhere near me. No wall is getting me. How? I broke my toe on a wall? How? How? What? It's a different shape of the wall? Okay, I do have normal shaped walls. Now you got me wondering, if I had some kind of an odd shaped wall, would I be in danger? That's what I'm really thinking here. Would these odd shaped walls put me in danger? Clearly, they put Jenny in danger. Jenny, watch out for those walls. Alright, watch out for those oddly shaped walls. Can't be having that. Good luck with shiny Kabuto. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Something that ruined Pokemon Sword and Shield for me was the shiny hunting odds are horrible and the hacked Pokemon in trades. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a hallelujah? I mean, that's it right there. That's it right there. We could sit and talk about so many things in Sword and Shield, but when it comes down to it, the shiny odds are horrible, and there's so many hacked Pokemon that it is ridiculous. I never saw so many hacked Pokemon. Pokemon Let's Go, I saw a couple of hacked Pokemon. Every once in a while, I would get a hacked Pokemon here and there, you know. I would run across one and be like, this looks strange. This has too many good moves. This isn't a weird ball, whatever, you know. I'd be like, okay, this is, what's going on here, right? Pokemon Sword and Shield, I never see non-hacked Pokemon, ever. The only non-hacked Pokemon I see are mine and the ones that the streamers that I watch get on their streams. You know what I mean? You do like the wild hunting in Sword and Shield. You're brave, Puffin. Honestly, that's all I gotta say about that. You're brave. You're a braver man than I. I did a couple of wild hunts in Sword and Shield. Literally, a couple. I did Wooloo, which I got the shiny. No charm. I was very happy about that. Very satisfied with how that hunt went. I got very lucky. I was like, woo, this is gonna be a good game. My thumbnails were horrible back then, by the way. And when I go back and look at those Wooloo replay thumbnails, I'm like, what were you thinking? I didn't know how to make my Sword and Shield thumbnails yet. I just didn't know. I didn't have my format down yet. Okay, so then second shiny hunt, Galarian Slow. What's he called again? I can't even remember his name. This is too traumatic. I can't even recall his name. Galarian. I almost said Slowbro. Galarian Coughing. No. Galarian Wheezing. I literally could not remember the name. Too painful. Too much pain. Couldn't even bring his name to my mind. I'm forgetting that pain. Wheezing. Shiny Galarian Weezing. That's the first shiny hunt I ever quit. Not that I really quit it. I just went and got it and let's go and transferred it over and did the whole thing. I mean, that's legit. That counts, right? But that's the first shiny wild that I ever was like, I'm gonna give up the way that I'm shiny hunting this and go a different route because this is taking too long. And I mean, I don't do any like 6-hour shiny hunts anymore. You know, I'm not throwing like 4 hours at a time most of the time at some of these hunts. But I was encountering a lot of Weezings. A lot. It was no small amount of Weezings that I encountered. I wish I would have counted them. Although I kind of don't because the time it takes is just horrendous. And, I mean, it hurt. It hurt. It made me not want to shiny hunt wild in that game. And I haven't ever since. That's how bad it was. And honestly, when I say it out loud, I'm like, dude, you gave up. And at the time, when I was even giving up, I was like, dude, you're giving up. I can't believe you're doing this. But like, that was just a no fun hunt. Even this is more fun than that was. And I like wild shiny hunting. I really do. But that one just hurt me. I don't know. That one made me not like wild shiny hunting, so yeah. I feel bad though. I feel bad. I feel like, I don't know, like maybe I would have got it eventually or something, but the thing is, I didn't even care about that shiny. I just was like, I'll get this one and knock it out and go get the next one, and like, then it was like, so long later. Anyway, yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt. The shiny charm in Sword and Shield is way harder to get than in most games. I agree with that, honestly. I agree with that. I find that to be true. The trades to get the Pokemon that I had to do took me like hours. It would have taken even longer to try to catch them all. Some of them are kind of hard to figure out how to evolve, like Milcery. Yeah, way harder. And I felt like I didn't really... Like in Pokemon, like Kanto region, I felt like you walk through the game, you see all the Pokemon. And there's a couple that were a little hard to find. But you walk through the game, you see all the Pokemon. You know? Like this game, I felt like you walk through the game, you really don't see that many Pokemon. And there's so many Pokemon that you would only see in the wild area on certain days that, like, it was almost necessary to do date manipulation just to get the Pokedex. Which I didn't do. I did a lot of trades instead, which is pretty lazy to be honest. But, yeah. Imagine they never did Shiny Charm in Pokemon Go. They could have charged $100 for it. People would have paid it. You know it. $100 for the Shiny Charm. And you know it probably wouldn't even work. People would complain that it doesn't even work. I can't tell you how many people comment my video for the team change medallion. And they're like, I bought the team change medallion and I used it and it didn't change my team. I can't tell you how many people commented that. And I'm like, when people comment enough, you know it's not just like 1 or 2 people. It's like, so they have an issue with the team change medallion, huh? But probably not enough people complained about it because barely any buy it. Like, who's gonna actually buy that item? It's not the kind of item that like everybody in the game is gonna buy. So like, so few people have probably bought it and then it didn't work and then they complained. So funny. 400 Pokemon for Shiny Charm and Sword and Shield. Is that true? I mean, it's only 150 in this game to get Shiny Charm. That's way less. I thought this game was pretty easy to get the Shiny Charm. You have to get 649 Pokemon in the other games, Jake? That's crazy. 719 Pokemon? Wow. That's insane. I mean, that's crazy. All I know is Kanto. I'm such a Gen 1er. Which, by the way, tomorrow's Nuzlocke, you guys. I'm hyped about that. I think we paused the Nuzlocke series last week because I was on vacation or something like that. I don't remember. I was on vacation last week, you guys. And I really needed some vacation time. It was, like, really necessary. My company randomly gave the whole company a week off. They were like, take off, Tiger. I was like, nice. But I had to do a bunch of work to get ready for it. But it was nice. It was really nice to have some time off. I needed it. Especially after that crappy year. Oh, yeah, it was New Year's Eve. That's right. That's right. It was New Year's Eve. I knew it was something. I knew it was something. Will you get the Shiny Living Dex in Pokemon Quest? Yeah, I've mentioned it a couple of times now. I'm eventually going to start that. I'm still kind of knee-deep in a few different series, so I'm not really, like, motivated to do much on that yet. But I am starting a Pokemon Quest Nuzlocke. I continue to try to convince myself that I'm going to work on that, but today was a particularly busy day. I work in national media, so we obviously had to respond to the national media, so I spent a significant amount of my day in meetings with my superiors discussing how we would publicly respond. So that was fun. Today was kind of a lost day in terms of like thinking about anything that I wanted to do outside of just all of that. But eventually I'd like to think that like some weekend, you know, or someday, like, I don't know, someday I'm gonna toss together a little Pokemon Quest Nuzlocke episode 1 and throw that up on an upload, not a stream. And then I'll toss together episode 2 and episode 3, and I'll probably only do like 6 episodes on that series and just beat the game with a Nuzlocke crew. So yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. If I get any shinies, I can play with the shinies. I can only play with the first Pokemon that arrives at my camp from a new area. So when I go to like, not like each individual area, but like the new lands or whatever you call them, like the big land. So there's only going to be like 6 or 7 lands, or what is it, like there's 10 lands or something like that, so I'll only be able to catch that many Pokemon for the whole series. And then I'll take those Pokemon, level them up, grind them on up, and use them in the Nuzlocke to get all the way through the game. And the only reason I'm really doing that is because I need to finish the game, because I already beat the game, but I lost my save data, and I like literally cannot track it down, and I just cannot figure out what happened to my save data. So I'm like, okay, I don't have my save data, it's gone, I'll have to start over. So I'll Nuzlocke that game, upload that series. I don't know how many areas there are in Pokemon Quest, but however many areas there are, I'll do that many episodes basically. That shouldn't be too hard of a series. I'm gonna try and and knock it out, but honestly I haven't been able to even like start working on it. Just because I'm working on closing down a couple of other series too. Like I'm trying to get all my uploads for my Shiny Living Dex uploaded, so those are the things I'm mostly editing right now. And those shiny reactions are fun, so I'd rather get all those posted and get them done. Another project I'm working on the channel is archiving all my old stuff. I haven't got some stuff like labeled properly, some stuff, you know, could use a better thumbnail. I've been making playlists of like 2016, 2017, 2018 to put all the videos from then on, you know, playlists so that people can go through content by year. And yeah, it's just, that's a lot of work. So that's my other like pet project that I'm doing with the channel. But that one, honestly, I don't spend very much time doing that. I was really motivated doing that for a while, and then I kind of gave up and stopped doing it. But I need to get back into doing that. That's when you guys remember I made a couple of Pokemon Go videos that were like recap videos of old stuff, and that's when I was going through doing all that work on my channel, catching up on those old videos and pulling some of the good clips out of them. But now I gotta sit down and do that again. What's my personal favorite Pokemon game? It's this one, hands down, easily. It's the best Pokemon game they've ever come out with, in my opinion. It has everything you could ask for. My only disappointment was there was no fishing rod, which I thought that wouldn't have been too big of a deal for them to toss a fishing rod in there. But they didn't. And also the bike, they took out the bike. And people say, well, they added riding Pokemon, so you don't need a bike anymore. And it's like, well, the bike is a part of the game. The bike is a big part of the game. The bike has always been part of the game. So they should have just put the bike in the game. So yeah, that's my opinion. Plus, I liked that bike. You know, like, I always biked as a kid, and I had a bike as a kid, and like the fact that my Pokemon trainer had a bike as a kid helped me identify with my Pokemon trainer. And I don't know, they took it away, and it's like, I would have liked him to have a bike. If you asked me, would you like your guy to have a bike? Yes or no? I'd say yes. Everybody would say yes, so then why didn't they do it? I don't know. I'll never know. It's okay though, wasn't a big deal. That didn't bother me at all. I know, what's the point of cycling road if you don't have a bike? Exactly. Yeah, and like cycling road, you can go up and down it in this game. There's like nothing stops you from going up and down it from what I recall. And it's like, it wasn't supposed to be like that. You weren't supposed to be able to go up and down it. It was like a one-way road, basically. From what I recall, but I don't recall it that well. Am I gonna have to go to Cycling Road and Leaf Green, you guys? That's part of it, right? It's not called Cycling Road in this game, but I do miss the bike. Yeah. In Leaf Green, I gotta do it, right? Hey, shout out to Turtle Dog. Thank you for watching, bro. Cycling Road is in Leaf Green. Yes, that's gonna be fun. I remember it being kind of hard. Nice. There was some leaks from the beta version of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu that Let's Go Pikachu was supposed to have an egg lady. Where was she supposed to be? Brock mentions breeding in the post game. If you go back and talk to Brock at his gym after you defeat him for the day, you can talk to him again, and he mentions, like, I don't know, something about his dreams of becoming a Pokemon Master Breeder or something like that. Dude, my nose was so itchy last night, and it's still itchy tonight, you guys. Yo, Joshua BMW! Sup, bro? If there's no cars in Pokemon games, then what if Pokemon took place back then, but with way more technology? Wait, what? That's because Brock wanted to be a breeder in the anime? Yeah, it seems like they were referencing that for sure, PokeGeek. But it's almost like the developers had a guilty conscience, you know? It's like they kind of had to mention it. They're like, don't worry, breeding is going to be in more games in the future, just not this one. You know what I mean? It's like they were kind of like, they're kind of like addressing the fact that they didn't put it in this game. They're like, don't worry, it's coming back later. Brock's a simp, so true. So true. In the beta leaks of Let's Go, as well as Safari Zone, was there instead of Go Park. I wish they would have kept it, because then we would have gotten Safari Balls. Yes, to that, for sure, because I would have done Safari Ball on, like, everything you can possibly do it on Shiny. And then, also, Go Park is garbage. And anybody who disagrees, sorry. Safari Zone would have been a million times better than Go Park. You know how many times I used Go Park? Once, when I took every single shiny Pokemon off of my account. One time. Go Park. They coded over the top of Safari Zone, which would have given me hours of joy. They put Chansey all over the map, which has ruined hours of joy for me, and ruined Shiny Chansey as well. It's like, why does Pokemon Go have to ruin everything? We could have had Safari Zone if it wasn't for Pokemon Go. That's the real tragedy. That's the real tragedy. Yeah, they should have put the transfer system in the Pokemon Center just like it was on every other game. Totally. PokeGeek, spot on. Spot on. That's spoken like a true Pokemon master. They should have done so many things. I think in Terminator, that they should actually just go back in time. Not to save John Connor. That's fine. Don't worry about John Connor. They need to go back in time and actually stop Pokemon Go from happening. That's really, I think when the robots come back from the future, they're gonna be like, please stop Pokemon Go from happening. It ruins the future. Hey, Shanta Squeebers! Squeebers. 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 Hey, bro. Hope you had a better day today. I'm hungry, you guys. I'm hungry. Should I see if Wifey will make me a sandwich? She's so sweet. Usually she will. Dratini is by Power Plant and Let's Go, that's true. Yeah. Where did they put Dratini? Just realized I can't fish it up in Safari Zone, yeah. Dayston. It's right by the Power Plant area on that little, like, stream. You can also find Wild Dragonair there. So this game has Wild Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. Wild. You can catch all three of them wild. Now that is some brilliant fun right there. And one thing I'd really like to do is catch another shiny Dragonair. Dude, that'd be crazy fun. Zapdos shiny is trash. Low-key. Yeah, low-key. It's not even like better. If they would have made it black, it would have been so sick. If they would have made it like any color, it would have been so sick. Aside from green. I don't know. Yeah, it's total garbage. I don't even, like, why did they do that? Why is it like exactly the same color? It's so silly. It's a legendary. I don't know. It just makes no sense. It basically ruins the shiny. You only get the shiny as like a collector, not because you're like, ooh, I love this shiny. It's like, no, I'm getting this shiny because I'm getting every shiny, so I have to get this shiny. It's basically shiny Zapdos in a nutshell. Pretty much nobody gets it unless you're catching them all. Yeah, if they had Safari Zone and Let's Go Pikachu, dude. I just don't see why they had to do Go Park like as its own. Like, it takes the whole Safari Zone area, you know what I mean? It's like, why has it got to take the whole area? All they needed was like a counter with a girl at the counter to talk to her to get Safari Zone. They could have put that anywhere. I don't know. Jenny, you never played Let's Go Pikachu? I thought you did. Oh no, I got the hiccups. Oh, hiccups, no. Sometimes if you yawn, you can cure the hiccups. It's like weird. I know it seems weird, but it works. That was a fake yawn. Fake yawn. You guys ever fake yawn? I do have the hiccups though. Hiccups go! I didn't think anybody was gonna be like, yeah, I fake yawn all the time. Total fake yawner. Kentucky Fried Moltres and Kentucky Fried Blaziken. Only if you get the biscuits and the mashed potatoes and gravy, because if you don't get the meal, it's like, what's the point? Just gonna eat chicken all night? Gotta get the biscuits at least. And then you fill them up full of honey and butter. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, tasty. Popeye's brisket with no beverage? Seriously. Popeye's has brisket? That's brisk, baby. That's right, stay hydrated. That's right, Jenny. Don't forget your stay hydrated merch. I love mine. I wear it every day. Super comfy hoodie. Bright blue. It reminds me to stay hydrated. I'm like, oh yeah, this hoodie is blue. I need to drink water. Smart. Yeah, I'm pretty smart. I'm pretty smart. I wear the Jonno hoodie when I'm cold. 'Cause I'm smart. Oh, I thought you were trying to say brisket. You misspelled biscuit, dude. Hold on. I thought you were trying to say brisket. I was like, clearly he's saying brisket. He meant biscuit. Oh, that's funny. Use Lucky's power merch. I tried that the other night. Oh, actually, it worked last night. I got the shiny last night. That was good. Very important doctor indeed. Yo, Enzo Henrique, watching from Brazil. That's cool. Brazil. I always try to say it like on Street Fighter 2, because Brazil was Blanca's stage. And at the beginning of the stage, they would like say that, like when you chose the name of the place where you wanted to fight on the menu, like they would say the name of it, and he would be like, Brazil. And of course, I'm like a parrot, so I had to memorize everything and learn how to say it exactly the same way. The mashed potatoes will be a Lowland Doug trio. The biscuits will be Milcery. Instead of pre-made cake, it's just pre-made for biscuits. I think Milcery could whip up some biscuits. I think you're right about that. I think you're right about that. Gigantamax Milcery, but it turns into biscuits instead of cake. Wait a second. I'd be down with that. As long as it still knows the move decorate, we're Gucci. Do you have a shiny Rayquaza? I don't, do I? Shiny Mewtwo and Sword Shield. That's the only shiny legendary I got, right? Disgusting stuff sounds good in ASMR. Oh my goodness. Please don't tell me you watch those ASMR videos. No. That's almost as bad as playing Pokemon Go. No. I am just shocked that those videos have gotten so popular. Honestly shocked. I mean, it just proves that people will literally watch anything. I mean, anything. The soap cutting videos? Like, I can only watch soap cutting one time. I was like, oh, so that's what soap cutting is. These are viral? Like, the only reason they get millions of views is because the same people watch the same video 100 times. It's the only reason. It's like Taylor Swift's music video, you know, the same people watch the same video 1,000 times. You get to 1 billion views. That's the only way. Popeyes is overrated. You know, honestly, all fast food is overrated. They should just call it like sub food. It's like not quite real food. It's like subpar food. They're like, we had food at one point. We started out with food. What we serve you is pretty close. I do like In-N-Out though. I will get some In-N-Out, but I have a long list of fast food places that are like I will never eat there. Ever. Every chicken place. There's not a single chicken place I will eat from that place. Aside from sometimes my coworkers do bring me like chicken nuggets from from Chick-fil-A, and I'll eat those because those are like heavenly. Those are actually really good, and they do their chicken really well. But like every chicken place, Popeyes, KFC, never. I would never. I ate there when I was a kid though, and that's why I'll never eat there. McDonald's I actually will eat at, and people are probably shocked by that, but McDonald's had a really, really, really bad image problem in the 90s, and especially in the early 2000s, and in like the mid 2000s, and McDonald's has spent a lot of money basically just making their food more healthy. I mean, they've done a good job on it. I don't eat there all the time. It's definitely like a treat if I go eat there. I haven't eaten McDonald's in like a year, I'm pretty sure, because there was a McDonald's near my old place that I didn't mind going through the drive-thru there because it had a lot of Pokemon that spawned there and a Pokestop. So I'd go through the drive-thru and it wasn't that big of a deal. You guys remember I used to get McDonald's on the live stream. Sometimes I could convince wifey to bring me home. But I don't think we have identified what the closest McDonald's to the new house is, so we have not had McDonald's since we moved. But I'm okay with McDonald's. I'll always do McDonald's in a tight spot. I can do McDonald's drive-thru. But yeah, they're okay. I have done Taco Bell recently, even though Taco Bell is on my no list. I said a long time ago I would never eat Taco Bell again because they made me sick so many times. And I was like, I'll never eat Taco Bell again. Done. Never eating them again. You know? And then they brought tacos for work one day. There's this thing about work, like they love fast food sometimes, and I'm like, I'm like, can't we order pizza or something? Like, but we do eat a little bit of fast food, not often, but every once in a while in a tight spot. They've been known to just go grab, you know, 50 tacos or something like that. And we usually try to get Chipotle or something a little bit better. But yeah, McDonald's is cool. Generally won't do Taco Bell, although I have recently, and it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it quite a bit actually, and I was like, huh, maybe I should give Taco Bell a chance. What's my opinion on Wendy's? Wendy's is good. Wendy's is actually good. There's nothing that I want to get from there. There's like nothing that I want to get from there. Like, they don't have anything on their menu that that like I have any interest in buying, you know. But you know, I definitely could do some Wendy's. I'm not like their chili. Actually, I've gone in and got the chili. It's probably been like 5 years since I did that or more, but I have gotten the chili. Subway is good to me. Subway's all good. Yeah, Subway in a pinch. I can hit a Subway. Subway in a pinch, I can hit a Subway for sure. My only thing about Subway is they use way too many preservatives in their meats, and they may have dealt with this, but I doubt it. I mean, if you need to order that much meat and you need it to last for a certain amount of time, you need preservatives or whatever, and it's like they could just do a better job on like sourcing their meat and having higher quality meat. And I mean, probably every food company could say that. So yeah, the chili at Wendy's, oh my goodness, so good. So good. Never had Wendy's. You're not missing much. Their ice cream is actually pretty bomb though. They make like a really traditional, like kind of old school ice cream, like smoothie freeze drink thing, and like you can't really get it anywhere else. There's nothing like it, and it's absolutely amazing. But I think it only comes in chocolate. Doesn't it only come in chocolate, you guys? I think it only comes in chocolate. It's the worst. I can't stand chocolate. But like, I've tried it, and I'm like, for people who like chocolate, this thing is good. Yeah, it's called Frosty. Thank you, PokeGeek. Wendy's Frosty is epic. I mean, I don't understand why Wendy's advertises anything other than their Frosty. It's the only unique selling point. They're like, hey, our burgers are square. This is so cool. This burgers, all the other burgers are round. This one is square. I'm like, stop with the square. Nobody cares. The Freezy. The Frosty. Yeah, no other flavor. I don't think it comes in any other flavor. I don't think you can get vanilla. But the ice cream is not healthy? What does that even mean? The ice cream is not healthy. I mean, they use pretty good ingredients in their ice cream. I don't actually find their ice cream to be particularly unhealthy. Their ice cream is not healthy. Okay. I mean, if you're lactose intolerant, if you in particular can't have ice cream, their ice cream is very healthy for me. Very healthy. I need all the calories I can get. I am undernourished, so very healthy for me. A lot of protein. Everything that a growing body needs in that Wendy's Frosty. Is any ice cream healthy? I mean, I say yes. Ice cream has got all kinds of fantastic, wholesome ingredients in it, like milk. So, since when is ice cream unhealthy? I don't know. That's news to me. I usually don't get chocolate flavor, but Wendy's Frosty is yummy. Do they have other flavors? I still can't. I swear they only have chocolate flavor, but I could be wrong. Hold on, do we need to get out the power of Google? I like Froyo. Yeah, I do like Froyo. I guess if you wanted a healthier option compared to ice cream, you could get Froyo. But honestly, doesn't Froyo have just as much sugar? Doesn't it have just as much sugar? Okay, nobody is sure about the Frosties. Okay, Wendy's Frosty flavors. Oh, if you Google it, it goes Wendy's Frosties flavors Canada. Wait, what? Does Canada have special Wendy's Frosties flavors? Hold on. I'm at the Wendy's Frosty website. Oh, look at this. They do. They have it. Look at that, you guys. They have it. There it is. Vanilla. 590 calories. That's got to be for the big one. That's got to be for the big one. Wow. That's not too bad, honestly. That's not terrible. For one drink, that's not... For me, that's not bad. I mean, for some people, that's like a third of their allotted calories for the day. But I eat whatever I want, so... I am undernourished. I need as many calories as I can get in my body. And I'm always hungry. Because my metabolism is so fast. Surprised Pikachu face. I mean, apparently they have it. So there you go, you guys. They have... I want to go get a vanilla Frosty now. How do I get that? That sounds good. Do you think you're close enough to the shiny Kabuto? Yeah, I do. Does catch combo affect fossil? No. Because you can't get a catch combo while you're doing fossils. Why not grind for 274 dome fossils? No, that doesn't... That's not a thing. I got my shiny Kabuto, my first one, on the first fossil I traded. I booted up the game, traded one fossil, got shiny Kabuto. So, I'm definitely not trying to come up with any experimental theories here. I've been playing the game for 2 years. There's nothing left to discover. I know everything that there is to know about this game. Aside from some of the battle stuff, because I'm not a battler. So I could get into battles and get schooled. I was imagining maple syrup flavored. Hold on. Now I can't stop thinking about what would have happened if I would have done the Canada one. Wendy's Frosty flavors Canada! Alright, you guys are coming on this journey with me. What flavors they have in Canada? They only have chocolate in Canada. What? Y'all got gypped. Y'all got gypped. They only have chocolate. They only have chocolate. Wendy's Canada has discontinued the vanilla Frosty. Oh, y'all got gypped. Oh. Oh, canceled. Canceled. Hold on, what's the date of this article? July 2nd, 2020. Another, oh man, another, what do you call it? Another victim of 2020, you guys. The vanilla Frosty in Canada. One more victim of 2020. Sad. We don't have Wendy's here. You're not missing much, Azur. Hold on, Azur. I'm going to show you what you're missing, okay? I'm going to show you what you're missing, okay, bro? You've seen the Wendy's. You've seen the Wendy's Frosty. Alright, brother? You've seen the Wendy's Frosty, but you haven't seen all there is to see. Okay? Look at this, my friend. Look at this. What shape is that patty? Okay? Look at this. What shape is that patty? Can you tell me? But look at this. Look at this. Is this the dumbest thing you have ever seen? Square patty. Circle bun. Circle bun. What is the point? The patty sticks out of the bun. What is the point? Spend all this time making square patties and put them in a circle bun. You have got to be kidding me. Who came up with this? Oh my goodness. Oh my, no. No. Get out. Get out with that. Get out with that. Who? I just want to know who. Somebody was like, yo, best idea. Circle patty. And somebody was like, yo, man, you're gonna do the circle bun? And he was like, yes, I'm doing the circle bun. Somebody was like, yo, I got this idea, square patty. And you know, his hype man was like, you know we doing the square bun too. And he was like, shut up, circle bun. So wrong. So wrong. Imagine if it was rectangle shaped patty. I mean, the idea that they could make a perfect square patty every single time. Perfect square, exactly the same on all four sides. Impossible. Nothing in nature is perfect aside from nature itself. So clearly our man-made square buns could never be a perfect square, which means that they are rectangles. Oh, knowledge bomb. Knowledge boom. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna stay with a $2 make ya holla. Hey. Hey, I'm gonna stay. Thank you for the Jonno, bro. That's my guy right there. Thank you so much. Going out tonight changes into something red. Hold on. You live in New Zealand? I thought they're the only people who are allowed to go out right now. No, I think some places can go out. There's nothing to go out to here. Everything's closed. Wifey wanted to go walk though. I had to tell her no. We were too busy watching the news all day, and then we missed our walk time, and I had my stream time. She wanted to walk though. I felt bad. In Sydney? Oh yeah. I bet you guys can go out, huh? Even when I could go out, I never went out. You guys know me. I'm here streaming every night. Still no shiny? Yup, Daniel. No shiny yet. Let's see. What should I shiny hunt in Let's Go Pikachu? That is the question. That is the question. Have you done Dratini Dragonair? Because Dratini Dragonair is one of the most rewarding shiny hunts. You could do either one. Dratini or Dragonair. Either one. Those are some really fun shiny hunts. It's a little bit hard to get the combo started though, but worth it. Hey, just stopping by for a few. What's up, Lunar Extra Ninja? Lunar, did you see in Animal Crossing they have all of the Lunar New Year like prizes and stuff, or like items you can get? You okay, boo? Let's get this shiny, you guys! You hit Legend rank in the Great Ball League today? Nice one, Lunar, nice. Yeah, they have all these cool Lunar New Year items. They have a Lunar New Year ox for Year of the Ox in Animal Crossing, and it's so cute. It's like a bobblehead, and I've been sending it to like all my friends. Am I trying to get to 1 million encounters? Basically. It's a challenge. No matter what, I go to 1 million encounters. And however many shinies I get, that's how many shinies I get. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. That's insane. You can be a Pokemon Master. Pokemon Master. Come on, let's get it. GBL means Go Battle League? Cool story, bro. I thought they had Great Ball League and Ultra Ball League and all that stuff. Is it different? Did they change it again? Yeah, it says tucked in your bag, exactly. Yeah, it's cute. It makes me feel like I really did tuck it in my bag. Come on! You got any snacks? I'm gonna get a sandwich here in a second. Wifey said she'd make me a peanut butter and jelly. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Come on! This hunt is so ridiculous. This dude is holding out. I just can't believe, like, full odds is killing me. This is why I never do full odds hunts, but we have to do this one. I'm a brave-hearted Pokemon trainer, and I can brave the full odds hunt. I can, but this has been a true challenge. The true test of my patience. Maybe I can take this patience into my life and learn something from it. Maybe. It's a solid maybe. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, finally got done watching season 2 Mandalorian. Dude. It wasn't good until the end. Like, it was fine. It was fine. It wasn't bad, I mean, but it wasn't as good as season 1. Season 1 was just, like, so good. And then I was so hyped for season 2, and then season 2 came and I was like, well, it's fine. You know, especially the first couple episodes, I was like, are they ever gonna cover, like, the story? Like, we were following this story. They just keep doing, like, these adventure missions. But then, dude, like, the last half of season 2 amps it up. And the last episode is insane. Like, it totally made up for it. Totally made up for it. Like, it told everything that I wanted to be told. But now I'm like, well, is Mandalorian over? Or are they going to keep telling the story of Baby Yoda? And then I'm like, wait, is that Luke Skywalker's son or is that Luke Skywalker's clone? Because I couldn't quite tell. So I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell what's the... Like, I basically have no idea if they're going to do a next season or what they would do next season. But they have a lot of different ways they could go, for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see if they do that again. I hope it's not over. Yeah, I can't believe that they would, I can't believe it would be over, you know. I just can't believe they would end such a popular franchise. I think they're gonna drag this out for like 20 seasons or something, you know? I just think it's generous that the professor is giving me an endless supply of free Pokeballs. Because every time I get one of these dome fossils, I don't have to have my own Pokeball to put it in. He gives it to me in a Pokeball. I mean, that's so generous of him, right? What a generous person. Yeah, right. Scammer. He's scamming me. Scamming me out of my time. You gotta scam the scammer. Alright, dude, I'll trade you my Mew. Here, look. Look at my Mew. I'll trade him for shiny Kabuto. Gotta scam the scammer. I'm not really gonna give him my Mew. Can I get my sandwich, you guys? Thanks, bro. Alright, this stream just became a mukbang. Wait, the Book of Boba Fett? Dude, Andrew, are you serious? December 2021, that's so far. Dude, this peanut butter is really peanut buttery. Do people really just come watch the stream for like 2 seconds and bounce? Is that a thing? Do people do that? Maybe that's just how long they were chatting. I don't know. People are like, hey, And then like, okay, see ya. All the time because of school. I feel that. Yeah, Jay plays. When I watch for the whole stream. Next time I'm playing Final Fantasy X, I'm doing the Jonno method. Is that with the guide? With the strategy guide? What is the Jonno method? Hey! I'm Steve! Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you. Shiny at 10,999. Shout out to your boy Tyler. That's an awesome trade, dude. That's a genius trade. Bro, lucky. How did you even get someone to offer a shiny Lapras? That's incredible. Welcome back, King Moose. Traded him a champ for a Blastoise in Pokemon Go. That was a bad trade. Yeah. This peanut butter is too peanut buttery. reset. 10,628. How do I have all this free time? I've only been live for 2 hours. It's not that hard to find 2 hours. My hit percent is maxed. I one-shot everything. Even with blind. Never miss. What? Never miss. Hype! He's out here never missing. I'll do this hunt for 55 more days if I have to. Just one day at a time. What was my best shiny? Mewtwo was pretty fun. Shine green, dude. Shine green, dude. Come on. Dang, Jenny's so pessimistic. It's not gonna shine every time. It's gonna shine, Jenny. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta have hope. It's gonna shine. See you later, Puffin. Thanks for watching, bro. Dude, I thought you left a long time ago. Puffin lurking. Hey, thank you so much for watching, Puffin. Always glad to have you, dude. World famous Puffin. Yeah, Puffin, I had to take a break from watching that. There wasn't much. I figure I'll get the Cliff's Notes. I watched all the most interesting stuff while it was live. I was watching him do speeches in the house earlier, and I was like, you know, I can catch the Cliff Notes on the speeches because some of them were better than others. And that's why I decided to start the stream. Come on. I keep on accidentally clicking the wrong one too. I'm gonna get shiny Omanite and cry. If I get the shiny, am I gonna end or stream something else? Oh man, if I get the shiny, you won't even need to worry about that. If I get the shiny, I'm gonna be upside down in this chair. Shout out to Gaming Pro. Hey. Shout out to Jenny Plays. Hey. Shout out to King Moose. Hey. Shout out to TJ Zamora. What's up, TJ? You guys, I was in a meeting earlier. I told you guys I was in a meeting with a bunch of, like, you know, super important people. Just like I always am. And, not always. Some days I don't have any meetings. But, today we were in a regularly scheduled meeting and it kind of got taken over by everything else that was going on. But, oh yeah, Wifey was in the other room, you guys. And she moved a chair across our tile floor. And she goes and moves the chair across the tile floor. And it sounds like this. What does it sound like? It sounded like... It sounded just like that. I was like, do you have to do that while I'm in a meeting? I'm like, do you have to? Anyway, it was awful. I was like, seriously? I was like, seriously, dude? I was like, really? And it was like super loud. It's like a wooden chair going across a tile floor. You'd think it wouldn't make any sound, but it makes like the loudest sound. It sounds just like a super, super wet fart. Like the longest, wettest fart. I was like, I'm like, you hear me in a meeting. Like, I know you know I'm in a meeting. Charming, I know, right? Flips table, basically. Oh, come on. See you later, Princess Raichu Precious. 185 eggs hatched. Zorua. 100 encounters of Magnemite. Good luck. You'll get it. That'll be a fun one too. Magnemite, super good shiny. Can't believe this shiny hunt. I'll never believe it. I'll never. I just can't believe this happened. Oh, there goes my reset. You've been shiny hunting for Tauros, Game Man? That's pretty cool. Green Tauros, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. Green Tauros. I would go back and do that again. That one I got a little bit too easy. I have been at the Safari Zone in my Fire Red save for months. Dude, you're doing it in Fire Red? The odds in that game are harsh. It does look like Kirby. Eating pork chops? Dude, isn't it like 11:30 there? You eat pork chops at 11:30 at night? Bro, I want some pork chops so bad. Ooh, pork chops and what's your favorite steak sauce, you guys? What do you guys do for steak sauce? Anybody out there got some crazy steak sauce that you love? I'm basic. I just love A1, but we don't keep it in the house. My family always had A1 in the house growing up, and I would eat it on all kinds of stuff. You can eat it on French fries, but we never have it. Wifey doesn't buy anything like that, but she found this one sauce that was kind of like A1, but it was like organic, and it tasted just like A1. And I was like, yo, you got to get this every time. And then she never got it again. Sad. Just got home from work. Hype! Hey, eat that dinner. Eat that dinner up. You don't eat steak sauce? Do you eat steak? Barbecue sauce on the steak? Okay, barbecue sauce on the steak I could see. I could see that. The right kind of barbecue sauce. If it was like tangy barbecue sauce, I'm like, nah, not for the steak. You don't eat steak? Well, that's why you don't eat steak sauce. Azor, you don't eat meat? Not even the fish? I watched a movie on Netflix about how you shouldn't eat meat. And I was like, dang, I shouldn't eat any meat. I get so hungry when I don't eat meat. I get so hungry that I'm like dying. I get like so hungry. And then I eat meat and I'm like, oh, finally. Coffee is like meat to him. Full of protein. Yeah, it's supposed to be better for you. I'm like, I don't know, I just can't. I eat like very, very reduced amount of meat. I could easily be vegan if I wanted to. Dude, you're like this close. You could flip the switch at any moment. Turned into a vegetarian for a year, Krisha. I could see that. Why would someone take you there when you're young? That's messed up. Dude, that's messed up. That's child abuse. Nah. I'm not down with that. No, actually, my sister said that she went to a slaughterhouse when she was young. Or she basically went to a farm. You know, and saw the process. And, she's been vegetarian her whole life. Because of that experience. Never knew you can shiny hunt by resetting this? Yeah, Power Blitz, I got you. I mean, it helps if you go to Cerulean and grab some extra fossils. I have 16 of this fossils, so that helps a lot. It took me a while to get them too. What would you do if you got this shiny Kabuto then your game crashed? Statistically, it's unlikely. I've never had my game crash while playing this game. Yeah, dairy has a lot of good calories in it. I might have grew up to be big and strong if I would have drank my milk when I was a kid. I didn't drink my milk. I grew up in the 90s when they thought that fat would be the worst thing you could put in your body, and everything was non-fat everything. Oh, how wrong they were. Oh, the 90s. If you eat fatty foods, then you get fat. It's simple logic. If only it was true. If only that's how it actually worked. What would you do if I got shiny KABUTO? You're just gonna have to watch him find out, my main man. If I get shiny Dratini, I'm gonna name it after you? Alright. Name it Jonno, the Great. Yeah, but Game Man, there's all kinds of different fat. If you eat a bunch of man-made fats, then yeah. But there's all kinds of fats that you have to have. Oh my goodness, the grind tonight, you guys, the grind. I can't even handle it. I can't even handle it. I'm gonna keep going. Whenever you feel like quitting, that's when you have to push harder. Always remember that. Whenever you feel like quitting, that's when you have to push harder. Game Man, you gotta get your facts straight, bro. There's animal proteins and there's fat proteins. The proteins in animals are not the same as the proteins in plants. The animals eat the plants, grow big muscles, like cows, and when you eat the muscles, they have much more complex proteins on them. And they don't have cell walls around them that make them extremely tough and hard to digest. Now think about the poor panda. Has to eat so much food to get enough calories to support its body weight. It has to spend all day eating. And then it has to sleep because digestion requires so many calories that they have to sleep while they digest. Because they can't afford the calories to be awake and digesting at the same time. It takes too many calories. They just don't have the calories. Crazy. But yes, it's true. It's true. The essential of what you're saying is true. One thing a lot of people don't understand largest land mammal. Who knows what it is? Who knows what it is? I'm gonna Google it for you guys. What is the largest land mammal? What is it? All right, you guys. Okay, here it is. Largest extinct land mammal. Get out of here with that extinct. I don't want extinct. Largest species in terms of weight is the hippopotamus, you guys. What does a hippopotamus eat? Mostly herbivorous. Mostly herbivore. Mostly herbivore. Think about this. Eats plants. Has more muscle than any other. Crazy, right? What's the largest carnivore? The largest carnivore is the elephant seal. Not even half as big as the largest herbivore. Tiny, oh my goodness, compared to the largest herbivore. Hippo's so much bigger than an elephant seal. And heavier. Alright, I looked it up. Anyway, I'm just saying. Alright, cow. Tons of muscle. Eats only grass. Think about it, you guys. Think about it. People are like, the only way to get big muscles is to eat meat. I'm like, guys, think about it. If that was true, then how would the cow have big muscles? Okay, here's another one. Gorilla. How does the gorilla get big muscles? The gorilla eats plants. It doesn't eat other animals. How does the gorilla get big muscles? I'm telling you guys, the logic doesn't add up. Animals are smart, that's how. That's how they do it. Animals are so smart. They just grow big muscles. That's how it works. What is an easy shiny hunt? Go to Mount Moon with a 31 combo. And when you first go in the front entrance of Mount Moon, there's like a ladder that goes down. And there'll be like a Team Rocket guy down there. And just go up and down that ladder with a 31 combo and a lure turned on, and you'll get a shiny. Finally found my first Dratini. Oh my goodness, I told you it's hard to start that combo. Once you get the first couple, it's not so bad. Did you know chimpanzees eat other monkeys? I did know that. Chimpanzees are omnivorous, and they do chase down, kill, and eat other animals. It's not the primary source of calories in their diet, but they do exhibit that behavior. Quite violent. That's why people who get a pet chimpanzee are psychos. And some of the people who have had pet chimpanzees have died from their pet chimpanzee mauling them because they're total, like, psycho animals. So you gotta be crazy to have a chimpanzee. That's nuts. They get emotional problems is the thing. They're actually highly intelligent, and they get like sociopathic, like emotional problems from the way that they're kept like animals, and it's not good. And then sadly kill their owners. Ooh, tragedy. Yeah, chimpanzees. But yeah, I mean, they are omnivorous. I wouldn't want to own something that kills and eats meat. That just seems like... How about I get a different animal? You know? If a cow's brain was the size of ours, they would be 10 times smarter than us? Wait a second. How big is a cow's brain? $450 to 500 kilograms. Just under 1 pound. Bro, they got super tiny. Bro, a cow got super tiny brain. Bruh. You guys, look at this. Look how small the cow's brain is compared to the rest of his face. He's like all mouth. Very tiny brain. Dang. Cow, you got no brain. Welcome to Animal Planet with Jonno. It's so true. Wait, he said crow's brain? How big is a crow's brain? Bruh. Bro, a crow's brain is like in the... It's like all... His whole head is like crammed with brain. Like, the crow has got so much brain that it's like spilling out into other parts of the head. It's like the whole skull is just crammed with brain. It's all brain. No wonder crows are so smart. Yo, crow, why you got so much brain? That's crazy. Dude, crows are super smart. Crows can memorize faces. They had these researchers doing some research on crows, and they had to wear masks because they knew if they didn't wear a mask for their research with the crows, then the crows would memorize those faces And then those crows would terrorize them for the rest of their life and teach their children, their crow children, to terrorize them as well. Think about it. Families of crows terrorizing you. So these researchers had to put on these complex masks to make sure that the crows don't memorize their faces and then come and get them after the experiment was over. They're like, yo, crows, we're gonna mess with you, but you're never gonna know who did it. Suckers! Dude, crows do be thinking about stuff though, that's true. That's true. Dude, I wonder if crows at night have like wicked dreams. Dude, I wonder if crows dream that they're flying, but it's like just a totally normal dream for them. They're like, oh yeah, I was just flying in my dream all night long. Flew over to this one spot that I never go. I think I'm gonna fly there today, actually. I wonder if crows have dreams about walking, and they're like, I just woke up and I was walking. It was insane. No, because crows can walk. I bet crows have dreams about swimming. They dream they're underwater and they're like, oh my god, it was insane. I was swimming. I never felt this sensation before. It's like I was moving through the water. Reminds you of that Crow movie? You mean the movie that's called The Crow? That Crow movie. Which movie was it? What was the name of that movie? You know that movie, The Crow, something, it was, what was it called? Oh yeah, The Crow. The Crow. That Crow movie. With Brandon Lee, rest in peace. You'll be missed. He's in a better place now. He's in Crow Heaven. Yeah, that movie's a classic. Brandon Lee died on the set while filming it. It's one of the very few instances of like somebody dying while filming a movie, and it was like the main star of the movie. And it's definitely the first instance that I ever heard about as a kid. And yeah, I was like, whoa, that dude died? Oh my goodness. Alright, you guys, I'm done. I'm calling it for the night. I had 3 hours in me. I could probably go longer, honestly, but I'm gonna do myself a favor and actually get to bed on time tonight. So I am done, you guys. Another stream bites the dust. I get the feeling we're gonna be going to 11,000, 12,000. 13,000. I mean, what's a few thousand more? Once you've already made it to 10,000, what's a few thousand more? At this point, it doesn't matter. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. I just wish I could do a couple hundred more per night, you know? Like, I wish I could just sit here for another hour and pound out like another 60 and get a little bit closer to my goal, but not tonight, you guys, not tonight. Today was a challenge, but you know what? We had to keep the stream going. Gotta stay consistent. Gotta do your routines. Remember to do your routines, you guys. It's good for your mental health. Remember, do your routines. I'm gonna do one very important routine tonight, and that is play Animal Crossing. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. Stick to the routines. Healthy mind, healthy life. Let's get it, you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. We have got the Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke, and I'm excited about that. We're going to try and finish up that series sometime before the summer. I think it'll be probably before Easter. I think we can finish that series in a couple of months. I think we can, you guys. I think we're winding that series down. We're about halfway done. So, yeah, we got some more episodes. It'll be good. All right, everybody, tomorrow night, we'll see you then. Peace, you guys.